Yeah, all right. Anyway, so I'm gonna get into a little bit of drama, e-drama, just because I for fun, because I want to, and this is for entertainment purposes only. So, um, I'm gonna play a clip first, okay, and then the clip, this person, I don't agree with every, we kind of butt heads when it comes to, we don't agree on some things, but this particular clip, this is like, in my prideful opinion, this is totally true. And so I want to play this clip first and then go into some more. So let's check this out real quick. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay.
There's really not much going on the internet anymore, and everybody's really, it seems like, ran for the hills, and I can pretty much tell you why, dude. In my last video, I was talking about how everybody during the censorship and the purge during 2020, we all got rounded up into different corners, and pretty much we got farmed here on BitChute. And one thing about BitChute is that they have allowed you to say anything they wanted to say, pretty much. But I do realize now that freedom of speech comes with a price. And that price is, if you can put up with relentless, unbearable amounts of fucking harassment, and that's pretty much what it is. That's what it's turned into. Is, yeah, you still have freedom of speech, but only if you can put up with ridiculous amounts of nonsensical bullshit, of attacks that are completely absurd and make absolutely no sense. If you can put up with all that, then you can say what you want to say. Then and only then. And that's where we've ended up. And that's why there's nobody out here really talking about very much anymore. They pretty much harassed everybody right on out of really wanting to say anything, And you look around now, and but you can't really say what you want unless you basically allow yourself to be fucking harassed like a fucking dog. Like, that's why this website's disgusting. That's why everybody's fucking gone. Is because they've sent out hundreds of groups of people that attacked every real person that was saying something. And now there's nobody left.
Dude, this is totally fucking true. This is, for those of you, okay, look, this is for anybody who's, okay, let me get back to, look, for people that are not really aware of what's going on BitChute, that is exactly the truth. I was talking about the disconnect between content creators and consumers. Consumers don't really know what's going on. They really don't. They just whatever. Like, they don't notice any of this. What she is talking about as a creator, exactly 100% true. And yes, you get harassed like a fucking dog. They've got hundreds and hundreds of paid trolls, and bots and all this shit. And this is like, and again, people that are just consumers that aren't content creators, they don't know this. They did not witness this at all. And it was all smaller channels. They all got purged. Everything that she is saying is exactly fucking true. All the real people, just everyday people that don't have, a trending channel and that's in popular and trending and has all these just everyday people channels on BitChute. They all got fucking purged exactly the way she describes. Exactly. And all of these channels in popular and trending, because this is all by design. It wasn't meant to attack any of those channels. Those channels are completely protected. All the channels on popular and trending, that's what they did on YouTube, and that's what herded everyone like cattle over to BitChute, and then BitChute did the same fucking thing, only using a different tactic, which she describes perfectly to a T. Again, people that aren't content creators may not really find this video I'm doing right now interesting or whatever, but that's because there's a big disconnect between the content creators and just consumers. Consumers, your average consumer generally has no idea that any of this happened. Okay? Anybody on BitChute that was talking real talk, which is only going to come from everyday people, not popular and trending channels, dude. This is another thing. Consumers have a harder time understanding this than content creators. Content creators in popular and trending are throwing a wide net to cast a large audience because their goal is more about gaining subscribers, clicks, likes, views, etc., etc. Whereas an everyday person's goal is not trying to get as many subscribers and clicks and likes and views as they can. It's just about putting out real shit. If a channel's main goal if they prioritize getting subscribers, likes, views, etc. over putting out truth, they're compromising the integrity of the message they put out. And they're not about putting out truth. They're about getting subscribers, likes, views, etc. So they may put out some truth as long as it's copacetic with their subscriber base. If there are truths that are out and about that are not going to go over well with their subscriber base, they intentionally omit those truths. They do not talk about those things. That's the difference between a popular and trending channel and a channel like this woman describes, where it's just real people running channels. And she said it herself. They all got fucking purged. This is the fucking truth, dude. This is the 100% truth. You know, this person is, me and this person kind of had a little bit of a falling out, and I don't really want to get into it. I don't really care about that. It's besides the point. I'm a hermit. I just like to be left alone. I'm really not really into being social when it comes to this, especially online shit. I'm just not into it. I'm sorry, But what she is saying here is fucking spot the fuck on 100% truth. And now I'm going to finish this video up. I want to make sure that, okay?
And very few people, and even the people in our own lives are acting weird. Telling you, nobody's out here anymore talking about anything because everybody got really, really, really heavily attacked, like to a level that's like, why the fuck would it even be worth it to say anything anymore?
It's not.
It's retarded.
It's totally
People
not.
are dropping off like flies, and then there's nowhere left to really say anything.
Exactly. She's totally
Now we're
right.
in this really weird spot, and we're about to go into 2025. And
Yeah, it's totally not worth it. It isn't
everybody's
even,
talking about a bunch
it
of
isn't
bullshit.
it isn't even fucking worth it anymore. It's totally not even worth it. Okay? So it's just not even worth it anymore. And people are already at where they're at. You're not going to wake nobody up. You're not going to change people's minds because, in my prideful opinion, the line has already been drawn. Everybody knows. And everybody's either choosing to be ignorant and fucking to continue to get all the perks and benefits of the beast system, or they're on the other side of that line and they're risking, money and property and all these things because they're sick of it. And there is the time of waking people up is mostly over. It's mostly done. And it's not worth getting harassed like a dog, as she puts it. Everything she's saying in this video is 1000% fucking true. And so now I want to show you something else. So check this out. Check this out. Okay. Now again, this is for entertainment purposes only. So whatever. Okay. I want to go. So this channel here. All right. So let's see. What is it? Please bear with me here. Okay, so this channel, I met with the guy that runs this channel, and he put out just a little video about it, right? And then in the video, he's mentioned that I'm on YouTube because I got fucking purged off of BitChute, just like that woman said, dude. Exactly true. Okay, so he just mentions that I'm on YouTube and leaves a link, right? And this person here says if he's on YouTube, he's not saying enough things to upset people. Okay, now let's look at this guy, Jim. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, so as this woman earlier pointed out, nobody's talking about anything. Look at what this guy's talking about. And not only that, this guy is in popular and trending. Okay. So he's talking about the end times, all the Bible, which I don't do that. And then the big buzz term that it's so popular to talk about the Jays right now. So of course he's on the most popular subjects, doing all the popular subjects. He doesn't know nothing about They Live. He's a bullshitter. I don't care what anybody says. Like this guy, I mean, you look at like some of this stuff, okay? He's always going on about the Jays because that's what's popular. I've showed this many times. That's what's all over and popular and trending right now. I guarantee you he wasn't really talking about this stuff back before it was popular. Okay, and he puts up, I mean, it's just, but anyways, there's some really strange stuff here. Like he talks about what God's plan for human race, and like, yeah, here it is. Jim explains God's plan for mankind. Like, okay, dude, look, I'm never going to be putting out a video preaching to people what God's plan for mankind is. Like anybody who claims that they know what God's plan for mankind is, I don't fucking have no interest. I don't talk about that stuff. Now, going back to what this woman said, nobody's talking about anything anymore. This is what you're going to find is, what's God's plan for mankind? Like, who the fuck wants to listen to some pretentious fucking cunt going on about because he thinks he knows what God's plan is for mankind. Like, I just, so, and then, like, dude, like, going back to his comment, listen, going back to this, dude. What was he saying? Like, this is like just ridiculous. If he's on YouTube, he's not saying enough things to upset people. Dude, look. The event that I'm storyboarding right now, that I'm trying to storyboard, I was videoing busloads of illegal immigrants coming into Denver at my job site. Every morning at around 6:30 in the morning, at least one large Denver tour bus, big giant tour bus with nothing but non-English speaking Hispanics was getting dropped off at the job site that I was working every fucking morning. Okay, and was being received by a bunch of more non-English speaking Hispanics in their hoopty cars. Every morning I was uploading those videos when this event took place. I have not seen anyone else uploading actual footage of busloads of illegals. Actual footage on the ground, feet on the ground footage. I've not seen. The one person I talked to, they said Alex Jones. Alex Jones put out like one video. That's it. And that's the only, like, nobody could tell me, was anyone else putting out videos about, that was showing feet on the ground video of busloads every morning for 5 fucking weeks straight. Okay, that's what I was covering during that 5 weeks. That's what I was covering on my BitChute channel. Okay, for 5 weeks straight, every morning, busloads of illegal immigrants. I've not seen anyone ever put up videos of that, let alone that it was happening every fucking morning for 5 weeks straight. If it was happening for 5 weeks straight, you know, I was only there for 5 weeks and then I went back to Arizona. The whole fucking 5 weeks, every morning, there was at least one busload, a fucking tour bus full of non-English speaking Hispanics that were being received by a bunch of non-English speaking Hispanics every morning for 5 weeks straight until I left back for Arizona. You know that it was going on way more than just that 5 weeks, okay? And so anyways, and coincidentally, that's when everything happened with the storyboard where I'm talking about the fucking death threats, the fucking murder, the fucking arson, the whole fucking thing with the witch cult that the police were involved with, all the way up to the local. This is all coincidence, okay? And so, and then, just like that woman said in that clip that I showed, all the fucking real channels on BitChute all got purged. All that's left is what's popular and trending. That's it. I know because I still use BitChute. There ain't nothing on BitChute except for popular and trending, and that's it. That's it. And it fucking 6 months ago, it wasn't like that. 7 months ago, I was subscribed to probably at least 10 channels that were just everyday people channels like mine that were fucking on BitChute for years. And they weren't talking about stupid shit like, what's God's plan for mankind? Like, fuck you, you know? And you know, I don't push that shit on people. That's fucking retarded shit. So anyways, so I'm just kind of pissed because, and see, this Jim Rizzoli guy, he don't even know about the purge. Dude, because he's in popular and trending. He's a protected channel. He's part of the protected class. His videos are in popular and trending. Popular and trending is where all the fucking sellouts hang out. And they always only talk about what's popular. That's why their channels are popular. The truth isn't fucking popular. Wake the fuck up to anyone that doesn't understand that the truth is not popular. You need to wake the fuck up. The truth has never been popular, and it never will be popular. And that should tell you something about all of the channels in popular and trending. If your channel is popular or trending, you're not telling the truth because the truth is not fucking popular. Period. And all these fucking dumb people that believe that the truth is popular. It's pathetic, the amount of people that believe the truth is popular. You have got to be fucking kidding me. That is the most ridiculous proposal, that the truth is popular. See, people don't know what's going on BitChute. And this is what I mean when I talk about the difference between a content creator and a consumer. That woman in that video was 1000% correct. Content creators that were just real people that weren't fucking shilling and grifting and all this shit, all of them got purged off of BitChute, with the possible exception of maybe 3 or 4 channels. Maybe, if you're lucky. And like I said, 6-7 months ago, there were enough small channels of just real people that this was not a problem on BitChute. And coincidentally enough, I found out through a somewhat credible source about 7 months ago that the fucking a system and establishment was about to dump millions, if not billions of dollars into online propaganda because of the upcoming election. Then about a month to 2 months later, all of those small channels got purged. That's just a coincidence, right? All these things are all just coincidence. But anyways, and that Jim Rizzoli guy or whatever, that motherfucker's old as dirt. He's stuck in the fucking golden age. He's a boomer stuck in the golden age where he doesn't understand Generation X at all. Absolutely zero understanding of Generation X. Practically no boomers have any understanding of Generation X whatsoever. And so he's trying to talk shit. Dude, I guarantee you, that motherfucker, Jim Rizzoli or whatever the fuck his name is, did not get dragged into the middle of a murder investigation where witches were attempting to get him framed for murder, did not get real fucking death threats, and a week later, his fucking house burned down along with half of the fucking block on the street. And yet that's the dumb motherfucker that's going around talking shit like he knows something. And guess what he knows? He claims that he knows what God's plan is for mankind in 2024-25. Anybody that claims they know what God's plan is for mankind, stay the fuck away from them. They'll get you fucking killed.